These are available at merch or the concession stand. You can also go see Chiringua and Bridget, learn how you can help them get to the World Cup. And we have Rise Bodyworks here. Want to thank our sponsors, Adobe, Sherry Jasperson, Einstein Bagels, Culinary Craft, Built Bar, G2G Protein Bars, Derby Warehouse, and Rage Fitness. Thank you to all of our sponsors as we get ready to go here. Game 2 is Happy Valley Derby of the Hirelings against Jet City. It'll be officiated by Guinness, Kira Duncan, McWinkle, All In Your Grill, Toe Cutter, Goldilux, Goldie Knox, Sushi, and Margie Ram. Thank you to our referees for taking care of the skaters in this game. Thank you, volunteers, and we'll be getting started in about 2 minutes. The skating today for Jet City will be Bad Mommy, Mary Contrary, Vile, Bombshell, The Iron Rabbit, Bombushka, Afro Jamurai, Nayslayer, Raven Lunatic, Crash Smash'em, Alley, Rampage, Toe Jammer, Hydraulic Tess, and Jacqueline Hyde. Skating on Happy Valley will be 000 Booty Queen, number 10, Herzerker, 1034 Riot Earp, number 12, Cookie, 131 Kickin' Assets, 2113 Pearl of the Scars, 223 Valkyrie Vixen, 252 Bam Bam, 261 Carpe Jugulum, 700 Triple X, 717 Aerial Assault, number 8 Sookie Slap House, 801 Orange Crusher, 831 Busy Hummingbird, and number 92 Kotzen Jammer.
delay because we're having an equipment issue with one of the skaters, and we're trying to see if it's going to be approved or not.
Just a few last second adjustments as we go over some equipment issues, and we'll be getting started here of game 2 of the Jello Bowl. Happy Valley Derby Darlings Molly Morbids against Jet City Roller Derby. And here we go. Valkyrie Vixen up against Mary Mary, quite contrary. Big hits there right off the bat in the first seconds of this game. Valkyrie Vixen fighting up at the front of the pack. Got a forearm penalty. The game is going to start with Mary Mary quite contrary. Big hits early on. Triple X and kicking assets, and Mary Contrary cycling back through the outside. Valkyrie Vixen is back out on the track through the most of the pack, but last opposition was Afro Jamurai. That gets Valkyrie Vixen through first, but because she went to the penalty box, she cannot get lead jammer status. So she is, even though Valkyrie is through first, is not the lead jammer. So Valkyrie will have to try to get some points before Mary can get through the pack, because once she gets through, she will be lead and can have control of it. Valkyrie going up against Bombshell, getting through, picks up 4 points for the Molly Morbids. Mary Contrary almost through, but takes a big hit from Suki. Mary gets through, picks up lead jammer status, calls it off, and ends the jam. After the end of the first jam, Happy Valley picks up 8 points as we get this show on the road. Carpe Jugulum is jamming, and by the sound of the crowd has picked up lead jammer status. She is up against Crash Smash 'em. Some big hits there. Carpe Jugulum having the work cut out for him. And knows Jet City's coming through, so picks up 4 more points and calls it off. Happy Valley at 12 points at the end of 2 jams. With Busy now going up against Jacqueline Hyde. All right, just clearing up some skaters on the track. It's going to be Busy Hummingbird and Jacqueline Hyde. And what a moment this is here for Utah Roller Derby. We are so glad to have these teams traveling here. Happy Valley hosted the last tournament that took place in Utah. That was the Continental Cup in 2019. We had teams from all over the world. They came from Australia and all over the United States. And we are so glad to have all these teams traveling here, and all the volunteers and referees and officials who made sure we could do this and let these skaters skate at this competitive level. Busy Hummingbird now picking up 4 more points for the Molly Morbids. Busy Hummingbirds picked up 4 more points. Something we've been seeing this game, I don't remember seeing it very much pre-pandemic days, are the jammers coming out of the penalty box with the star cover not on. We've seen that almost every time the jammers have come in off the box this time. And some great skating from Jet City gets them on the board. Jacqueline Hyde picking up 4 points as Busy picks up 11 and calls it off. We have now the Katzenjammer going up against the Iron Rabbit. Gotta say, I'm a big fan of these Jet City Roller Derby names. These are super cool, creative names. I love every single one. Katzenjammer is your lead Katzenjammer and has picked up 4 points. What a different team this is for Happy Valley since the pre-pandemic. They've gotten a lot of new skaters, and we're glad to see them out here and skating with us. And again, so grateful for all of the teams that have traveled and come down here, as well as all the volunteers and officials that made that happen. Katzenjammer flops like a fish and calls off the jam. 8 points on the board on that jam for the Molly Morbids. Like Tess jamming. Valkyrie Vixen has picked up lead jammer status. All jammers on their scoring run. Hydraulic Test gets about to get into the pack, and it gets called off by Valkyrie Vixen. Just want to say hello to everybody out there on the live stream. And if you're watching on the live stream, please donate to help HVDD cover the costs associated with hosting this amazing tournament. There is a Venmo link on the live stream. Please consider donating to help support the league as they throw on this amazing event. Carpe Jugulum now against Crash Smasher. Carpe Jugulum goes right for the Jugulum. And on the outside of the track and picks up lead jammer status. And those kind of jokes are just the kind of jokes you're going to get when you have someone like me announcing. Great skating from Jet City holds Carpe Jugulums just to 3 points as we're at 37-4. Number 03, jamming again, Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How will this jam go? I don't know. I tried to think of a whole Mary, Mary, quite contrary rhyme, but it hasn't come to me. But probably by tomorrow, you're going to get something gold. Cut track penalty assessed on Busy Hummingbird is going to give Mary Contrary and the Jet City Roller Derby a power jam. And this is exactly what they need to help them get some momentum here. 20 minutes into the first half, scores 37-4 with the Molly Morbids on top. And again, for those watching at home, Molly Morbids, Happy Valley, they are the ones in gray and pink. Jet City in white and blue. I think this second page of this, probably just there. I got it. Jacqueline Hyde, number 96, starting in a power start for Jet City. And if you're local and are liking what you're seeing, there's lots more roller derby. Happy Valley has about July 15th. And here, Wasatch Roller Derby at the Derby Depot, July 29th. Their loud and proud bout where you can let your rainbow flag fly beyond June and celebrate pride with Wasatch Roller Derby. Jacqueline Hyde picking up lead jammer status for Jet City. Big defense here from Toe Jammer. Some great track awareness as they keep that pack going so that Toe Jammer can keep blocking Cookie with the star pass now is the jammer. Toe Jammer has to let her through. A big assist there from Pearl of the Scars stops Cookie from having to cycle back. She gets hit to the outside and is going to get a cut track penalty as Jacqueline Hyde comes out of the penalty box. She's now going up against Riot Earp and 000 Booty Queen. Oh, getting by right at the end, right as that fourth whistle blows. Jet City able to pick up 4 points in that chaotic and aggressive jam. A lot of hard hits there, some great defensive skating. And for you in the crowd here, make sure you stop by Chiringua's World Cup fundraising table. They're serving breakfast burritos, hot and cold lattes, carnitas, quesadillas, cookies, fruit cups with chamoy and tagine, street corn, sun catchers, a limited time Chiringua t-shirt, and donations are accepted. All funds raised will go towards travel funds for Chiringua to get to Valence, France for the Roller Derby World Cup. Chiringua is playing for the Open Division USA team and representing Utah Roller Derby. More information and its amazing skaters are on JRDA US World Cup teams on Facebook. The live streamed event is on July 28th through the 30th in Valence, France. Look to that page and Wasatch Junior Rollers for a link to watch when it goes public. You can also help Bridget 47, a JRDR Team USA skater, go to France. Jet City starting in a power start. Iron Rabbit jamming for Jet City. Score is 39-12. 16 minutes to go in the first half. Iron Rabbit in the penalty box as Cookie gets out of the penalty box for the Molly Morbids, still jamming from the previous jam. Jet City not giving an inch there as Cookie has her work cut out for her. D comes in like a wrecking ball to help Cookie get through. She still has Afro Jamurai and Bombshell to get through as the pack comes to a crawl. Cookie through to pick up lead jammer status, then gets cycled back. Iron Rabbit back out on the track going up against Suki. As Cookie trying to push the pack to break, get them out of play. It's still 106. They're blocking her Bombshell and Bad Mommy. Cookie gets through. She had picked up lead jammer status, got knocked through again, so that is still her initial pass. A hit from Afro Jamurai sends Cookie cycling back. Now we'll look to the scoreboard. 3 hard-earned points for Cookie on that jam. Gets it 42-12. And we are about halfway through the first half of Game 2 of the first ever Jello Bowl. Try and keep all those numbers in track. That's why you get the top-level roller derby announcing. You can keep track of all that math. Katzenjammer going up against Hydraulic Tess. Hydraulic Tess gets through and picks up lead jammer status. Hydraulic Tess mixes it up in the pack. A forearm penalty called on Booty Queen helps Tess get through and pick up 4 points. Jet City taking advantage of the pack advantage that they have here. Katzenjammer takes a big hit at turn 3. A little slow to get up, but she's okay. Both teams now in some penalty trouble. Looks like Hydraulic Tess is sent to the penalty box. So that's going to give Katzenjammer a power jam. She tangles up with Toe Jammer, but able to get through to start their scoring run. Jet City picking up 8 points before the penalty. 42-20, 12 minutes to go. Fancy footwork from Katzenjammer as she gets through Raven Lunatic. And Toe Jammer picking up the first 4 points of the jam for Molly Morbids. Katzenjammer with some amazing athleticism out there on the track, tying the jam up there with Hydraulic Tess as both teams at 8 points. As the penalty box is empty. 50-20, 12 minutes on the clock. Man, that was a brutal jam. Penalties, hard hits, and big points scored by both teams. A 1 point advantage for Happy Valley on that jam. 12 points for the Molly Morbids, 11 for Jet City. But man, what a jam that was. All those skaters out there really putting it on the track. We're going to have a official official review from Jet City. So at the time of the official review, 11:45 left on the clock for the first half. Score is 54-23. For you joining us here on the live stream at home, Molly Morbids from Happy Valley are in gray and Jet City in white. And this is game 2 of the first ever Jello Bowl. Want to thank our referees, officials, and volunteers for making this happen. And official reviews are a great time to go support our amazing vendors here and buy some raffle tickets. We have Rise Body Works here. We also have Cetera Lynn earrings and keychains. All these products are handmade, hypoallergenic, and lightweight yet durable. All right, we are back at it. It looks like the challenge was they're trying to see if a cut should have been assessed on Happy Valley, but the no call stands. And we are back here with Mary, quite contrary, and Valkyrie Vixen. 11 minutes to go. Mary contrary is lead jammer. Valkyrie Vixen catching up and forcing Mary to call it off, but Mary able to pick up one more point for Jet City, keeping it 54-24. As now we're going to have Carpe Jugulum going up against Crash Smash Up. Oh, Carpe Jugulum's so fast that she barely just was knocked out, stayed on those toes, able to get back in before the other skaters skated back. It is amazing to watch the strategy and technique of both the jammers and the defense. It was great skating there from Jet City, and even though and Jugs has been great, even though she's taking these big hits. She's been forcing the defenders to also come out of bounds so she doesn't have to cycle back. That lets Carpe Jugulum get lead jammer status. And Carpe Jugulum lead jammer with 4 points. A star pass to Jet City gives Toe Jammer the star. Jugs fights through that pack. Is going to call it off. 8 points for Happy Valley, 5 points for Jet City. 62-29. We are in single-digit minute territory here, just under the 10-minute mark now. Busy Hummingbird against the Iron Rabbit, as it is as both jammers take big hits right off the jammer line, but quickly back at it and into the defense. Both defense trying to take the jammers way back past the jammer line already. 30 seconds into the jam when we're back where we started. These jammers are going to need some Built Bars. The truly stand out among protein bars. Tastes more like a candy bar than a protein bar with so many delicious flavors. Built Bar is the favorite protein bar of many fitness trainers and fitness enthusiasts alike. There we go. Hard earned almost halfway through the jam, but the Iron Rabbit is able to pick up lead jammer status for Jet City. It is a pile up there as we come around turn 2. And in that chaos, Busy Hummingbird getting a penalty, probably a cut track. I didn't actually, was unable to see the call. But even after that jam, looks like the score stays the same, but Jacqueline Hyde will get a power start for Jet City. Happy Valley also down a blocker, so Jet City at full strength in a power start could help them get some momentum here with 7 minutes left in the first half. And Jacqueline Hyde taking taking advantage of the number advantage there, able to pick up lead jammer status for Jet City. Pack is getting spread out there as Booty Queen and Orange Crusher able to slow Jacqueline down, and that gets Busy Hummingbird through. And after that, Jacqueline going to call it off, but able to pick up 3 more points for Jet City. So with 6 minutes to go, it is now 62-32 for Molly Morbids in game 2 here of the Jello Bowl. Then we're going to have a timeout called by Happy Valley. This timeout is brought to you by Einstein Bagels and Culinary Crafts. Both these companies donated bagels and snacks to feed and nourish our amazing officials and skaters. We want to thank them for supporting the Jello Bowl. Timeout was called with 6 minutes, 7 seconds on the clock. 62-32 in jam 14 of the first half. Make sure you check out our raffle items. Many of these were donated by Happy Valley skaters, including a lot of handcrafted items. We also have Ceteralin earrings and keychains. These products are handmade, hypoallergenic, and lightweight yet durable. Amazing skating here from both teams as the timeout ends. Looks like Happy Valley will be at full strength. Jet City down one skater. Both teams able to put jammers on the track, and that's going to be Kotzen Jammer for Happy Valley. And hydraulic tests for Jet City. Kotzen Jammer has been doing an amazing job today as jammer and has got to be happy about her performance. Triple X able to get in as right as they were about to get through the pack. Triple X able to stop it and force a cycle back, as it is now a star pass to Bad Mommy. Kotzen Jammer picking up 8 more points for the Molly Morbids. 5 minutes ago, 70-32. Again, for you, those of us just joining us on the live stream, there is a Venmo link there. Please click that. Help Happy Valley with the costs associated with donate to help them cover the costs for putting on this amazing event. And Happy Valley in gray, leading with 70 points. Jet City in white, they have 32. 4 minutes to go. And change here as Valkyrie Vixen and Crash Smash'em go to the jammer line for their teams. Crash Smash'em is lead jammer and in a power jam. I can't charge my phone, so if you need to charge your phone. 4 points from Jet City as they get able to take advantage of that power jam. Time winding down here in the first half, 3 minutes, 40 seconds. As Mary Contrary will start in a power start. Both teams at full defensive strength with a full pack. But Happy Valley with Jet City with a power start. Valkyrie Vixen still in the penalty box from the previous jam with the cut track. Going to give Mary Contrary a advantage here, see if they can get some momentum going here as the second half starts to round down. Mary Contrary picks up lead jammer status. Started playing like the live stream. I was like, oh no. And with a power jam ending, Jet City able to put up one more point up on the board, 70-37. 2.5 minutes to go. We've got Carpe Jugulum and Jacqueline Hyde. Also, if you're watching on the live stream and make a donation, put it up in the chat, and if we can confirm it, you can get a bout shout and get some cheers to your favorite skater. So I'm going to go ahead and call an audible, and if you start donating on the Venmo link on the live stream, you can get a bout shout. I will be your personal announcer. Carpe Jugulum out there against Jacqueline Hyde. Jacqueline Hyde to be able to pick up lead jammer status and get 3 points before calling off that jam. And Carpe Jugulum able to sneak in 2 points. 2 points. Making it 72-40 in the final minutes of the game. Kotzen Jammer going to go up against the Iron Rabbit. Man, Jet City had some great hits there, some amazing defense, but Katzenjammer just able to just ping-ponging off the defense and able to get through to pick up lead jammer status. As Cookie and the Iron Rabbit tangle up on the track. Kim Johnston on the stream, give me a bout shout and I'll say whatever you want. Thanks for watching online. Katzenjammer still lead jammer, no points yet as the Iron Rabbit gets through to start the scoring run. Katzenjammer going to call it off after picking up 4 more points. Halftime. At halftime, 76-40. Molly Morbid's on top. We will get back here in 15 minutes for round 2 of game 2 of the first ever Jello Bowl, where anything can happen. Thank you to our volunteers, the referees. All right, we have a bout shout out for Katzenjammer from your mom, dad, and sister. We are proud of you. Love you. Way to go, Katzenjammer. Thanks, everyone, for watching on the live stream and for donating. We are back out here in the second half. Carpe Jugulum jamming for Happy Valleys. Picked up lead jammer status. Mary Contrary out there for Jet City. Carpe Jugulum able to get 4 points, but Mary Contrary had her number, is able to get there quickly, forcing her to call it off. The cookies available from Sherry are just $2 or 2 for $3. So come get some of those delicious cookies. Also, it's going to be a hot weekend here at the Jello Bowl. You can get some fans from Sherry to cool yourself down. Valkyrie Vixen and Jacqueline Hyde now jamming for their teams. For those of you watching at home, just joining us for the second half, Molly Morbids are in gray, Jet City in white. Valkyrie Vixen is able to pick up lead jammer status for Happy Valley. And we've got Katzenjammer out there against the Iron Rabbit. Again, Katzenjammer, we have a shout out to you. We are proud of you, love you from mom, dad, and sister. Katzenjammer is your lead jammer. And that big hit from Bad Mommy sends Katzenjammer out. She's going to call it off before Jet City could get into the pack, but is able to pick up 3 points for the Molly Morbids. Both teams down a blocker. Carpe Jugulum against Crush Smash'em. A lot of M's in that jamming lineup. Carpe Jugulum picking up lead jammer status. For the Molly Morbids. Carpe Jugulum getting fancy with it. 360 on the toe stops. Picks up 4 points for the Molly Morbids. Star pass to Raven Lunatic, and that's going to have Carpe Jugulum call it off. Happy Valley almost to that century mark, 94 points with 26 minutes to go. Valkyrie Vixen going up against Hydraulic Tess. Hydraulic Tess finds an opportunity and gets through. Picks up lead jammer status for Jet City. And after picking up 2 points, takes a big hit. And instead of cycling back, calls it off. Jet City with the advantage on that jam. 2 points, Jet City, 0 for the Molly Morbids. 25 minutes to go in the first half, 94-42. Katzenjammer going up against Jacqueline Hyde. Jacqueline Hyde with a power jam. After a lot of hard hits there between turn 1 and 2, Jacqueline Hyde out with the advantage, picks up lead jammer status. It gets 4 points up on the board for Jet City. Three more points for Jet City when it's called off. 7 points on that jam for them. 94-49. As our score is a palindrome, which is good luck, as you know. Mary Contrary jamming for Jet City. Katzenjammer for Molly Morbids. Katzenjammer chased down by Bombshell, but able to get through first and pick up lead jammer status for Happy Valley. Some great defense there to slow down Katzenjammer as she came around turn 4. That forced Katzenjammer to call off the jam, but she was able to pick up 3 more points, getting Happy Valley oh so close to that century mark. 97 points on the board for Molly Morbids, 49 for Jet City. 22 minutes to go, and we have a official review from, I believe, Happy Valley. So at the official review, 22 minutes left in the second half here of Game 2 of Molly Morbids against Jet City. So if you're here in the crowd, official reviews are a great time to go check out our amazing vendors that we have here. You can help support some juniors trying to get to the World Cup, both Chiringua and Bridget 47 trying to get to World Cup and doing fundraisers here. We've had the limeade from them. It was very good, right, Riley? Yep, very good. So it's all good here. We want Chiringua has breakfast burritos, hot or cold lattes, carnitas, quesadillas, cookies, fruit cups with chamoy and tagine, street corn, sun catchers, and a limited time Chiringua t-shirt. The JRDA U.S. World Cup is a live-streamed event on July 28th through the 30th in Valence, France. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I've never been there before. Look to that page in Wasatch Junior Roller Derbies for a link to watch when it goes public. We have Rise Bodyworks here to fix anyone who needs it. Go check out the specials they are offering at their vendor booth. We have Ceteralin earrings and chains, all products handmade, hypoallergenic, and lightweight yet durable. We also have some amazing raffle items up for grabs. And we could not do this amazing event without all of our volunteers here who made this possible. A lot of long hours and grueling work to make sure these skaters can come here and have this tournament. Also couldn't be done without our sponsors, Adobe, Sherry Jasperson, Einstein Bagels, Culinary Crafts, Built Bar, G2G Protein Bars, Derby Warehouse, and Rage Fitness. Happy Valley was trying to get a cut track penalty assessed on Jet City. No call stands. So back on the track, everything is as it was. 97-94, 22 minutes on the clock. Busy Hummingbird against Hydraulic Tess. With Busy Hummingbird picking up lead jammer status. as Jet City had just two skaters out there on the pack. Happy Valley at full strength. But some Jet City skaters start making their way back onto the track. All right, 2 more points for the Molly Morbid. Still shy of that century mark. 99-49, 20 minutes ago with Valkyrie Vixen. Valkyrie Vixen and Crash Smash 'em jamming. I just messed up the names. Valkyrie Vixen is your lead jammer. This could be the jam that gets Happy Valley to the century mark. Crash Smash 'em on the scoring run as well. Valkyrie Vixen put up 4 points on the board. That gets the Molly Morbids through the century mark. 1:03. Want to again thank everyone who traveled to get here and help us put this on. Happy Valley's been anxious to do an event like this since they hosted the Continental Cup way back in 2019 when the world looked a lot different. Now we're excited to have competitive roller derby tournaments happening in Utah again, and could not do it without all of you amazing skaters, referees, officials, and volunteers from near and far who helped make this happen. Carpe Jugulum jamming for the Molly Morbids has picked up lead jammer status. Carpe Jugulum through for 4 points. Three more points for the Molly Morbids, get them up to 110. Just under 19 minutes to go here in the second game of perhaps a new Utah roller derby tradition, the Jello Bowl. If there's anything Utah loves, it's Jello and roller derby. The things Utahns can do to Jello will blow your minds if you've not had the privilege of seeing some of the Jello masterpieces that are culinarily created here in this fine Beehive state. Casa Jammer now going up against Jacqueline Hyde. Jacqueline Hyde through first, picks up lead jammer status for Jet City as it is a pile up on the turner on the straightaway. And a penalty assessed in that pile up on Katzenjammer is going to give Jacqueline Hyde a power jam. But Happy Valley at full strength with Jet City down 1 blocker, Happy Valley down 1 jammer. And Jacqueline Hyde has to be happy with this, making the most of this power jam, already picking up 8 points for Jet City. Penalty box unloads as it is skaters back out on the track, but not before Jacqueline Hyde picks up 12 big bad points for Jet City Roller Derby, and they have to be happy with that power jam. And Jacqueline able to pick up actually 2 more points before it ended, getting them all the way up to 67 points with a big 14-point jam for Jet City that they have to be excited about. Mary Contrary and Busy Hummingbird jamming now. Busy Hummingbird able to pick up lead jammer status for Happy Valley. And we are halfway through the second half here. Just 15 minutes to go as Nayslayer slows down Busy, but has to let her get through. Busy now on her scoring run. After a star pass on Jet City, Busy Hummingbird calls it off, picks up 2 points for the Molly Morbids. Valkyrie Vixen going up against Hydraulic Tess. Valkyrie Vixen's through first, picks up lead jammer status for the Molly Morbids. As a rash of penalties on Jet City gives Valkyrie Vixen a power jam and just 2 blockers out there to slow her down. She gets by with a little help from her friends. Valkyrie Vixen gets through. She's picked up 8 points already. Great defense out there from Jet City as Raven Lunatic able to slow Valkyrie Vixen down and make her cycle through. Skaters now reporting back on the track for Jet City. It's a little more evenly matched here. $11 more points for the Molly Morbids with just under 13 minutes to go. Jacqueline Hyde now going up against Carpe Jugulum. An official timeout on the clock at 12 and a half minutes, 123.67, with just 12 and a half minutes left in game 2 of the Jello Bowl. want to say hi to all of you on this stream? What do you want to say? Want to thank our great sponsors and the vendors for coming out here. Make sure you go check out all the awesome vendors: Chiringua, Bridget 47, Rise Bodyworks, Terralyn Earrings, and the concession and merch booth where you can make sure you get some raffle items, raffle tickets to win raffle items. You don't just get raffle items. It's going to be a long weekend, folks, so get ready to hear a lot of mistakes coming from the microphone. Oh, man, Suki came in big with a block there, helping Carpe Jugulum just blast out of the pack there, picking up lead jammer status. That was some great defense coming there and some great track awareness from Carpe Jugulum, able to take advantage of it. Carpe Jugulum just unstoppable on those skates. Jet City trying to slow her down, but she was able to get out far enough before they could attempt to slow her down. And Carpe Jugulum already picking up 8 points for Happy Valley. Fight about it? Bombshell able to slow Carpe Jugulum down a little, but she's able to get through on her third pass, picking up 12 points for Happy Valley. As finally Jacqueline Hyde does a little bit too slow. It's actually a star pass there to Afro Jamurai, who's able to slow Carpe Jugulum down a little. But Carpe Jugulum, who colloquially is known as Jugs, as Riley reminded me, has picked up 16 points for Happy Valley. Nay Slayer with a big hit on Carpe Jugulum, almost looking like a penalty was going to be assessed, but Carpe Jugulum was able to come back in on the track and picked up 20 points for the Molly Borbids. I think that is the biggest scoring jam we've seen so far. And Jugs and Happy Valley have to be happy about that.
Busy Hummingbird and Jacqueline Rabbit are Iron Rabbit are jamming. Iron Rabbit picked up Jean.
Iron Rabbit picking up lead jammer status for Jet City. And that is huge for Jet City. And that is not easy to get lead jammer status against that contingent of Happy Valley blockers. Iron Rabbit able to pick up 3 more points for Jet City as we are under 10 minutes to go. As Kotzen Jammer and Mary Contrary Mary Contrary having to cycle back, but Bombushka comes in to help, but Katzenjammer out in front picks up lead jammer status as Lex makes Mary Contrary cycle back again. Great defense there from Jet City as they were able to slow Katzenjammer down and help their jammer get through, forcing Cats to call it off after 4 points. An official timeout on the clock with right now 7 minutes 49 seconds left, 147 to 70. For those of you watching on the live stream, Happy Valley, the Molly Morbids are in gray. Jet City is in white. Short official timeout there as we're getting it back going. And Jet City is going to get to start in a power start. Katzenjammer in the penalty box, and Crash Smash now is the sole jammer on the track and has picked up lead jammer status for Jet City. Happy Valley now down also just to 2 blockers. So this is a big, now they have 3, but a big opportunity for Crash Smash and the Jet City Roller Derby. As Crash has picked up 4 points. End of the power jam. Katzenjammer back out on the track, but Crash already has picked up 8 points for Jet City. Great skating there from Jet City and making the most of that power jam. 8 points on that. But well done by the defense for the Molly Morbids and Katzenjammer to limit a power jam. Just about 6 minutes to go. It's Valkyrie Vixen and Hydraulic Tess. Then Valkyrie Vixen will be your lead jammer. A star pass on Jet City makes Raven Lunatic jammer. And it's going to get called off, but Raven Lunatic throwing it all out there on the track to try to get some points, but called off in the nick of time for Molly Morbids, getting them 3 more points up on the board. Busy Hummingbird against the Iron Rabbit, a matchup we've seen a few times before here, but with 5 minutes to go, we'll see what happens this jam. Iron Rabbit making it happen out there for Jet City, and Iron Rabbit is lead jammer. Star pass to Cookie as Jet City calls the jam off. But not before sneaking in 2 more points for Jet City. Carpe Jugulum now going up against Jacqueline Hyde. And as we're getting to the final minutes here, just a shout out to all the people watching on the live stream. If you make a donation, you can have me or Cookie Crumb say any announcement you want us to say. And back out on the track, a case of Jammer C, Jammer Do. Carpe Jugium first sent to the penalty box, followed quickly after by Jacqueline Hyde, because roller derby sort of needs a jammer out there. Before, they would usually have the announcers get out. If both jammers are in the penalty box, they'd make the announcers get out and jam. But they decided to change that rule, and basically the first jammer in gets to go back out. It's a little bit more complex than that, but anyway, Carpe Jugulum Jugs back out on the track and picked up 4 points for the Molly Morbids. A star pass now to Raven Lunatic, as with no lead jammer, the jam will go the full 2 minutes, as every second here matters as we get to the end of the jam. Just 3 minutes left in the game, as both these jammers take punishing hits and have to cycle back. Raven Lunatic almost through, but now has to go up against Lex, Orange Crusher, and Kickin' Assets, as Jugs makes her way round the track for 8 points. Punishing defense on Raven Lunatic, but luckily for her, with a penalty called on Triple X, that helps her get through. And Raven Lunatic now picking up some points for Jet City. Jam ends with another blockbuster performance from Jug. 16 points on the board for that, from that jam for the Molly Morbids, 4 for Jet City. As it's Kotzen Jammer against Hydraulic Tess, as we're at the official 2-minute warning. And it is a pile up there at turn 1. Emerging from the carnage, Hydraulic Test picks up lead jammer status as some Molly Morbids make their way to the penalty box. And this is a great opportunity for Jet City to pick up some points here in the following minutes. All right, we have another bout shout. This comes from one of our legacy skaters, F-Bomb. Loves the Molly Morbids. And speaking for the Molly Morbids, F-Bomb, they love you too. And back out on the track, both teams in some penalty trouble, but Happy Valley down two blockers, but it has a jammer. And Jet City out a blocker and a jammer, giving Katsu Jammer a power jam. Katsu Jammer takes a big hit to the inside. Berserker out there all by herself as all of Jet City comes out of the penalty box. And looks like both jammers had made their way to the penalty box, so there is no lead jammer. The jam will go the full 2 minutes. Hydraulic Test with a hard-earned 4 points for Jet City. They have to be happy about that. $66.88.
166 to 88.
A brutal jam here in the waning seconds, and you can tell on the track these skaters gave it their all. We're going to see if a few more points scored here. Jet City got 71, almost getting to that century mark. Unofficial score is 166.91. We're going to get low as the whistles blow. 166.91. Congratulations to the Molly Morbids. Well played, Jets.